What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Sierra. I look trash, I know. Don't worry. I know I've been gone for the longest time. Don't worry about it. I have a life update. And yes, I know I look like trash. Trust me, I hate it. But I can't do anything about it. So, I'm going to be talking about my boyfriend. How my life's going. A 2018 review. And just some general updates on the channel. And if I'm going to keep doing YouTube. So, first thing is my relationship. I want to talk about it. The last video I did was with my boyfriend, Aaron. We've been going good, going strong. On December 7th of last year, so only a month ago, we hit our 1 year together. Beautiful. Charming. Made my heart burst. Tears. We were kind of shocked that we lasted so long. And the reason, we don't say shocked like we didn't think we were going to stay together. It was more shocked because a couple of our friends who were in relationships have been breaking up with their significant others over stupid stuff. And we were kind of going through a hardship with that of who do we comfort, who do we talk to. And it was really heartbreaking, but we stayed together through it all, and that was really great. You may also notice that we never did a part 2 to that video where he had to answer questions about me. Or, I don't know, we didn't do the second part of that video, where we asked the other questions. And that was because I didn't feel like recording, and he didn't want to be on camera anymore, and I'm not gonna, force him to be on stuff. That's probably the last you're gonna hear about our relationship. Maybe till later. Because I'm not gonna force my significant other on camera, and I'm definitely not gonna force videos out of somebody who doesn't want to be on camera. So, probably never gonna hear about him again. But, just so you know, we're still together. Secondly, I broke my wrist. Only me. So, quick backstory, and then I'll get to what's going on now. So, when I was 3, I broke this arm. Same arm, my right arm. Climbing in a tree, fell down, broke my arm. In the same spot that it's broken now. Which is sad. But not frightening. I was babysitting when I broke my wrist. I was putting up some toys, and I'm clumsy, like always, and my feet slipped out from under me, and I landed on my wrist like that. So all my weight was on my wrist, right here and right here. I used this hand to grab onto a chair I was close by, and this wrist to land, because I was not finna hit my head. What scared me the most was the fact that as soon as it happened and I got up, I couldn't move my fingers almost at all. It was very limited. I can do this now. That when I first broke it, I could maybe do that, which is really bad. Which was my first flag. Yo, my wrist is broken. Something in here is broken. It's making these fingers not work. So I called my mom. She was like, "Oh my God, Theo!" And I was like, "Mom, and we just kind of we sat there, and she's like, "We'll be over in a minute. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna give you some medicine. It'll be okay. Put some ice on it." So I got a juice box, the only thing I could use to cool it. Put my wrist over. I can't do it now. Put my wrist over my heart, so up here. Put the juice box on it. After I had taken the medicine, continued babysitting with a broken wrist. Key points to me. It was pretty great. I went to the doctor that night, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna take an x-ray, and we're gonna give you ice." So they took before they put anything on it, they looked at it, they touched it a little bit, they asked me if there was any pain, and I was like, there's a lot of pain everywhere, can't really tell you where it's coming from. They're like, okay, we're gonna go do an x-ray. So they did it like this, and like, I think they tried to do it like this, and they could not see like right here, because on this hand, the break is like right here, and there's also a break on this side. I broke it in 2 different places. It sucks. Don't do it. They looked at the x-rays, they didn't, ace bandage wrapped my wrist, didn't splint it, didn't do anything like that, just did an ace bandage wrap, gave me some ice, told me that I should take ibuprofen and Tylenol, and that I need to get a follow-up, and that I should be fine. Because the x-rays for them they used a computer program which works half the time. They're like, it's not broken, but we can't be sure, go see a follow-up. And so, my grandma, who is my favorite person in the world, got on the phone with some of her friends. She's a nurse. Got on the phone. She's like, hey, I need an appointment for my granddaughter, Sierra, with this doctor. And they were like, we can't do that. And he was like, yes, we can. Bring her in. So that Monday, I got pulled out the next Monday. So it happened on Friday. That Monday, I was in the doctor's office. They were like, oh my God, it's broken. So broken, in fact, that you're going to need surgery. Because basically, they asked me these 3 questions. Did they take x-rays? Yes. Did it free hang? Free hang, by the way, this is not just me knowing this, this is literally if you ever go to the medical field. Free hang is if you have a broken bone and it's like this, or if it's like that, and it's not properly supported and in the right position. So, with the ace wrap on my wrist, having to take it off to wash myself and my body, and being in pain, was really bad because that can force the bones to break more. If you let them just hang. I, of course, had it on my body because it was the safest thing for me. Just looked at Stitch. Sorry. So I went to the doctor, so free hang x-rays, and they asked me, do you have any discomfort now? And I said, yes. And they were like, where? And I pointed to where it hurt before, which is about right here, on this side, and I had tingling and numbness, like I couldn't feel any part of my finger. I can now, thank God. So they took me back, gave me some x-rays, sat there for another 15 minutes. They looked at my x-rays, and they were like, yeah, it's so broken, in fact, that you have 4 different pieces of bone floating down here. Down here, when they should have been up here, and it was really bad. Actually, it's this part of my bone, so technically they're floating down here, which is really bad. It can cause veins to be crushed, it can cause nerves to be damaged. They needed me to have surgery as quick as possible. They were like, hey, you need surgery. And I was like, okay. And my grandma was like, when? And they were like, as quick as possible. Wednesday. So Monday I found out I needed surgery. Wednesday I was having the surgery. Quick process. Not a lot to think. So that Tuesday could not have anything past, anyone who's had surgery knows this, cannot have anything past midnight. Or that morning. Anything. Nothing. Wednesday, the surgery obviously went fine. I'm still waiting, still here. Was really nauseous the entire time because I'm diabetic. Also, I don't know if anyone's noticed that, but I am diabetic, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Another life update. My dog Sadie, I think I talked about it once or twice on this channel. She passed away last year. Let's do just a year review now. So we'll do it by month. So January, first month with Aaron. going super great. My head had finally cleared up. And I don't like talking about drama on my channel. I fucking hate it. And I'm not someone to talk about old problems, especially like with people who technically don't need to know about it. But I had dropped some really close friends of mine. Really close friends of mine. And I feel bad about it. But at the moment, that's what I needed. I needed space. I needed headspace cleared of anything I found negative or toxic. And I apologize for the people that I did drop, whether they watch this video or not. I am deeply sorry, and I do wish the best for them. I don't wish for them to be harmed or hurt or upset. But for me, in that space, that's all I need. Was a mental break. And I felt so good January. My head was clearing up, everything was going right. February, same thing happened, beautiful things. I was reminded of a past relationship in February, sadly. I was reminded that some old people from classes beyond had mentioned that that person was better for me than my current boyfriend, saying that he's glad, or that he should be glad that I'm not with him, seeing as I'm a terrible person. Didn't really care, was like, whatever, he can be with whoever he wants, it's not my business, it's not my time, it's not even my place to tell him who to date. It's whatever. March comes around, my grandma's has her birthday, it's really great. 2018, just in general, was a good year. Mental health was better. Relationship was going perfect. Everything really went really good. Which is really happy for me, because that year prior, my life was in shambles. I'm only 16, and I had to say that to myself every day, that you're young, it will get better. I had severe doubts in myself and severe body image issues that even today haven't cleared up. But I know now if I knew what I know now when I knew what I knew then, I feel I would be better off. Because in 2017, I was having really bad issues with self-doubt, self-image, body image, just anything I could hate about myself, I did. And that was really bad for my mental health, really bad just in general. I put myself down so that others could thrive, and although I felt good for them, I was stuck, I was stagnant in my progress. They were achieving their goals, why wasn't I achieving mine? Because I put everybody first. Which is good, you should put friends first. But the thing is, if you only let them grow and they don't let you grow, you need to figure something out. So what I did at the beginning of 2017, well, at the end of 2017, was, who is making me stagnant in my progress towards my goals, my dreams, my passions? And I found out who I thought was making me stagnant, who I thought didn't give two shits. And I was like, hey, these people are gone. They're over. They're through. And although those people were my close friends, those people I would give anything to, and the fact is, I gave them stuff, I gave them truth, I gave them loyalty. And sometimes all in return I would get was a thanks. And although I am a grateful person, that was not enough for my mental health. My mental health was not going to have a thanks past. My mental health wanted someone to sit there and be like, are you okay? But not only are you okay, are you growing? Are you progressing? Are you making that progress you need to? So 2018 started off strong, and 2018 ended strong, because just like 2017, I started realizing, you know, it needs to be more about me, not what others think. It shouldn't be anyone else's opinion what I wear, or how I dress, or how I talk, or how I speak, unless that person is me. Now, when I say how I talk or how I speak, I don't mean me saying offensive or very derogatory terms. I mean saying things like, fuck. I'm going to say it how I want to. I'm going to say it when I want to. I'm going to say it because I want to. Maybe it's a bad habit, but that's because I want it. I have always struggled with I have always struggled with the person that I see in the mirror, myself. And it may be because of my weight, or it may be because of my size, or it may be because of how I see myself. But that will never affect what other people see. It needs to be more about, hey, I look in the mirror and I see beauty. And that's what you should do too. If you hate what you see in the mirror, you don't necessarily need to change it. Change what you think up here. Stop being like, oh, I'm stupid, and start being, well, that was a bad mistake on my part. How can I go forward and fix it? And that's my New Year's resolution for 2019. Take my medicine more. Change my mental health. Change my mental attitude. And just like certain YouTuber Jacksepticeye would say, positive mental attitude is what we achieve. Sorry for getting so deep in my year review and my life update and my thing, but I hope everyone who is watching this is having a good year so far in the 5 days that we've had it. I hope last year was really good for you, and if it wasn't, I'm sorry. And if you were close friends, I'm sorry. But I didn't want to be stagnant in life. I didn't want to feel like I was giving everything to get 25% back. We can try again, but it needs to flourish like it did. I'm Sierra. Me, that's me. Hit that like button if you liked what I talked about today, I guess. I don't know, you don't have to. I'm not putting you anything. Subscribe if you want to see this face do something in like 7 months. I don't know, man. Comment down below how your 2018 was. If it was bad, tell me. If it was good, tell me. And tell me how you would want others to see you. That's all for me, guys. Love you guys. Bye.